Welcome to 2013 with us, Skepsis Ophidian, I think. I'm here with Luke and Mark. What are you saying, Mark?
I said I got a huge slog.
Great. Great. Okay, I'm here with Luke and Mark, and we're just going to be doing a Skepsis. Obviously, I mean, if you didn't know that, your IQ is probably below 40. 42, yes. Right, okay, get moving on. What did you guys get for Christmas? Tell the peoples of the internets, our one viewer. Is there half a viewer?
Half a viewer.
Yeah, half a viewer. What you got for Christmas? Come on.
Peaches.
I think that was peaches.
Peaches, yeah.
I think that was peaches.
Come on, come on. Say what
Well,
it's been about a minute now.
Well, game-wise,
yeah,
I purchased. Well, not purchased. I got given to me. Darksiders 2.
Yes.
I'm looking.
You can't remember.
Well, Hitman, Dishonored, Far Cry 3, and my brother got Black Ops 2, which I'm playing, so it's mine now.
Yeah. What about you, Luke?
I got Halo 4, Black Ops 2, Resident Evil 6. Did I say Halo 4?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, and I bought Far Cry 3 myself because I don't have that many friends.
No, we know that.
And money.
Alright. Yeah, I don't know you got Resident Evil 6. How is that? Have you played it yet?
I have. Hayden bought it for me. It's actually a lot better than I thought it would be.
Is it?
It is.
Maybe we should play it through, Mark. I actually forgot about Resident Evil 6.
Forgot it existed.
Yeah. You give us a shit about it.
I've only done the Leon campaign so far.
Alright.
But it's good, it just gets very repetitive.
Yeah, apparently Leon's campaign was the best as well. Like, not best, but the most unique.
I say it was, I've only done one. But it's...
You assume it to be the best, don't you?
Towards the end, it's the same thing over and over. Yeah. I found myself getting sick of it, but it all in all, it is a very good game.
Very good, or would you actually say that, or is it just an average game? Sounds like an average
I'm saying it's very good because it's a million times better than Resident Evil 5.
Really? But did you not like Resident Evil 5, though?
I don't think so, because it was a follow-up to Resident Evil 4, which was just sublime.
I liked Resident Evil 5, so it'll be interesting to see. But it's a good co-op game, so I assume it's a good co-op game. I've played it, but you know.
I have no particular likes or dislikes towards Resident Evil 6.
Sick. Is that like a spin-off?
I couldn't talk properly then. 6.
Alright, I got basically the same as Mark. I got Darksiders 2, Far Cry 3, and I bought Hitman in the Amazon sales after Christmas for like £13. I'm very happy with myself. Yeah, so...
Yay! Pookie did a good one.
Yeah, so Darksiders 2, Mark. Have you played it, Luke?
Nope.
Darksiders 2?
It is quite a good game. Josh hasn't finished it, so I don't want to ruin it for anyone.
But don't ruin it anyway.
But I was very disappointed.
With the game or the ending? Don't talk about the ending.
The game and the ending, actually. It's a good game, like brilliant game mechanics, really quite immersive story, and then it just proceeds to cunt punch you, and you hate it.
It's a well thought out story, isn't it? I mean, maybe not. Maybe not like the actual story of the game, but the universe is very well thought out. It's not.
Yeah, it's like
it's got a lot of lore in it.
Lore, like maybe not necessarily like as big as Skyrim's lore, but nonetheless it's still very big.
It's the second game, isn't it?
Yeah, it's and I've really enjoyed playing it. I mean, like really have I've put nearly 22 hours into it now.
Yeah.
It's just a shame I had to decide to cunt punch me.
Okay. Well, I'll see if I have the same view on it once I've completed it.
It's just they promised a lot. They promised a bit more.
Yeah. I mean, it only took you about 20 hours to complete, didn't it?
Yeah.
And you did most of the side missions with that. But I thought it was going to be like double the length of the first one. But if I remember, the first one was about 12 hours, something like
Hmm.
that. But overall, you say it's a bad game, but overall, so far anyway, I prefer it to the first one simply because it feels more like an RPG.
I never said it was a bad game.
Well, no, but
I just
I'm
said I
saying I've seen
preferred
it
it
the
to
first
come.
because I like the loot system in it. It gives it a lot more depth to the game, and it's got a leveling system as well, which is quite cool. With
Yeah.
all the skill points and shit. So, yeah, I prefer it over the first game. Although the first game was very good as well.
I
If you
prefer
haven't
it.
played them, buy them because otherwise they're not going to make a Darksiders 3. They need to make it.
They do.
Oh,
Halo.
fuck.
How's Halo 4?
Alright.
Luke.
It's fucking grand. The multiplayer is really difficult because I'm not very good at it.
Fucking grand. Sorry,
Well, I'm a bit pissed off because of the whole campaign thing. For those of you who don't know, I decided to do the Halo 4 campaign on Legendary with a mate. I let him set up the game because I had trust and faith in him. And we played through it all. It took about 7 hours on Legendary. We thought it was pretty easy for a Legendary, but we thought nothing of it. Got to the end. It was on normal. So we spent 7 hours.
Sorry, you completed it in 7 hours?
Yeah.
It's not very long, is it?
No.
No, but none of the
That's
Halo
not the
games have been famed
Okay,
for being
sorry.
long, have they?
I thought it'd be longer than that. But anyway, yeah.
We spent 7 hours doing something wrong. But in all, the game is actually really good.
Yeah. Well,
Even
at
if you
least
are a
you
bit of a
enjoyed
nerd.
playing through those 7 hours, right?
Yeah. It was,
It's all that matters with games. And you got more good playtime out of it now, because you got to play through it all again.
apart from one thing that annoyed me, at the end of the game, this isn't much of a spoiler, I don't think, so I'm not going to say it anyway. But Cortana said something, and I was just sort of there like, wait, what? That takes quite a bit of the mystery out of the game. Do you want me to? Shall I say it?
I don't know.
Spoiler.
Yeah, go on.
Spoiler.
Spoiler, guys.
Master Chief is apparently called John.
Oh, I knew that.
What?
I knew that.
What?
She says something
That's like,
and just follows
that's
it
like,
up with John.
what?
At least call him like Rajesh or something like that.
No, that'd be racist.
No, no, you know he's called John.
From when?
If any of you had bothered to read the Wikipedia,
I don't
Fuck
play
off.
Halo. Oh, well, sorry.
I wanted
Sorry, I
to
haven't
know,
read all the 50 books they've made out of the series.
I wanted to know why Halo 3 was so good. Why everyone loved the story of Halo 3. So I read the things, and his name's John, and I knew
It's
that.
a really normal name.
He's what do you call it? He was the top candidate in the Spartan second class initiative. So yeah, that's not that big, but I don't see how that takes a lot of the mystery out of the game.
No, well, he's supposed to be this mysterious warrior. I
Yeah,
guess.
like he never takes off his helmet.
Yeah.
He's seen as this like hero, and then you find he's just called John.
But you know why they're so revered as heroes?
Because they're the best of the best.
Well, kind of. But I mean, 30 of them stood against the whole Covenant fleet for 3 months before help came to them.
Wow.
Mm.
Badass.
I thought it was impressive.
Bams. Yeah. Okay. Well,
Since we've all got it, what do you guys think of Far Cry 3?
well, I was about to say that. It's very, very good.
It
I
is.
prefer it over Far Cry 2. Because, I mean, even though that may not have been a great game, I mean, I enjoyed it. Like
I never
20 hours
finished
I
it
played it for.
because I didn't like it, so I was hesitant to get Far Cry 3. But I'm so glad I did because it's probably one of the best games I've played in years.
Yeah. It's just
Well-
so well thought out, isn't it? Marty, I say that. There is one thing that annoys me, and a few people have mentioned it, is how well... He says he's never held a gun before. He's never shot anyone before, right at the beginning. But as soon as you pick up a gun, he's really fucking accurate with it. He's like nearly military standard accuracy, probably higher with a gun. It just doesn't make any sense. It sort of takes the whole survival element out of it.
Well,
No.
yeah, but at the same time, if you pick up a gun and then get thrown in to fight some dudes,
Look,
and you're
he
there
really
with, like,
loves his brother.
fucking brain damage.
He loves his brother. That's all you need to know.
Yeah, but you could have been trained with the gun. If he got that good eventually, that'd be all right. But I think it would have been better if they had a mission at the beginning where he learned how to use the gun, and then he got a tattoo for it. You know, because you get
Yeah,
tattoos.
I
to
do
get the
see what you
skills.
mean.
Oh, I know what you mean, but I mean,
Because, like, at the start, as soon as you get a gun at the Amanaki town, you've got to go get what's it called? A tower, haven't you? And
Yeah.
the closest thing to gun training is there's 2 target signs before you get to the tower.
Yeah. Well, yeah, that's not good enough for me.
No.
But do you see what I mean? I think it would have been, probably not that much work to add in that slight mission at the beginning. Just someone teaching him how to use a gun, and then maybe for some of the skills, extra skills, you could have added in like 25% more accurate with a gun or something that you had to buy.
I don't care, it's still an amazing game.
Yeah, that's the only thing. That
it's not that big of a deal, is it?
No.
No. But I just love it because
And well, I have one little qualm with it.
Go on.
what's that?
Is like I have quite a big fear of open water, like in general, in like real life,
You pussy.
and
I do as well.
This game has made me a lot worse.
Well, 'cause the shot.
Damn those bloody crocodiles!
Oh.
I nearly have an aneurysm the first time I got attacked by one.
I haven't actually been attacked by one yet. I saw one and shot it before I got attacked by it.
I haven't been in a river yet since I was attacked by one.
Oh.
I've only got one qualm about the game, which is the multiplayer matchmaking is bullshit. It's so much trouble. I don't know whether it's the same on the PS3, but on Xbox Live, to actually get into a game with the people in your party is a nightmare. 9 times out of 10, it just doesn't work.
It's fine on PS3. Me and Mark had no problem.
Yeah, that's odd. I don't
We got
remember.
straight in, didn't we?
Yeah, because I was party host leader, wasn't I? Or was it you?
I think it was me.
I don't know. But we got straight in with no problems.
I don't know, maybe it's just for Xbox or just me, but it doesn't work a lot of the time.
Huh. That's very strange. We've not experienced that problem. It's actually been one of the few games where we haven't experienced a problem.
Yeah. Yeah. Like Battlefield 3 is not very good with PS3.
Yeah.
The co-op. We tried playing it so many times and it just doesn't work for some reason. Yeah. Should we move on?
On them.
Yeah.
Quickly, should we talk about Hitman? Because we've both
Not played it.
You haven't played it?
Nope.
Well, me and Mark have. Well, that's why I said quickly. Again, a very good game. I don't think it had much hype before it came out, and then once it did come out, loads of people loved it, and I can see why. It's just, I don't know, it sticks true to the old Hitman games, and the
Even
amount
if
of
it is
ways you can
slightly
kill people
easier.
is just awesome. That's what, sorry.
Yeah. Even if it is slightly easier than the
Well,
old
you can play
Hitman.
on harder difficulties, couldn't you?
Yeah, I know, but I'm just saying, in general, it's a bit easier.
I don't think I ever played the old ones. I think I played the demo of Blood Money or something. That's about it.
But either way, it still is a very good game. I like it.
Okay, so
So,
first news story.
yeah. Well, basically, I don't know if any of you heard, but Tomb Raider has been
Let's
announced.
not fool anyone.
Yeah, okay. We know about this previously. This is all scripted, not scripted. This is all previously reread. I'm merely saying this to create an illusion of excitement.
Yeah.
Hooray! Yay! Be excited about this, Luke. Yay!
Yay!
Whoa! Yeah! Fuck yeah! Whoa!
Come on,
Woo!
get on with it.
Yeah. So sorry.
Sorry, man.
I've forgotten what I was going to say. Tomb Raider. Tomb Raider has announced multiplayer.
Yeah. Or whoever, Crystal Dynamics, the people that are making it, announced it. But yeah.
Well, it's been announced that multiplayer is for Tomb Raider. Then. You faggot.
Yeah. Whatever. Who cares? Oh wait, pardon me. Yeah. It's basically, I don't think it needs it really. I mean, it'd be interesting to see how it is because it's like Uncharted. With Uncharted, that was announced that it was going to have multiplayer, and it felt like it didn't really need it after the first one. But I really like the multiplayer in Uncharted, so it'd be interesting to see if this is the same.
Maybe it's because it doesn't need it. Maybe because it doesn't need it. Maybe they'll spend more time on it making it good.
No, because with like Bioshock 2,
Oh, I have a hair. Sorry.
with Bioshock 2, I don't think you two have played it, but the online on that is just
I have.
terrible. Oh, you have? What did you think
Yeah.
of the online?
It was shit.
Yeah, it was. I got really bored of it. I played it for like an hour, trying to get up the ranks so I can get the trophies, but I just got so bored of it. I mean, it's quite cool because you can use the plasmids, but like it just felt really unbalanced for me. Like someone who had gone up levels and got like a really good plasmid they were good with, they just come out of nowhere, kill you, and it's like, oh, great, yeah, well done. And I don't know, it didn't really flow very well. And what other games are there that have got multiplayer?
Well, like I don't know, but my example is like Red Faction Guerrilla. That it had a party mode and an online mode. I mean, I didn't play the online mode very much, but it just didn't work. You know, some weapons were way overpowered than everyone else, and you could only have one of them in the map, and it just didn't work. You know, it was very good as a sandbox demolition game. You know, didn't need an extra bit of multiplayer.
Well, if it had co-op in it, I think it was quite fun. Like
Yeah,
if you like for the free roam, but with your mate, and you could just go around and just smash up all the buildings, do some missions, like go and take over an encampment or something.
Yeah, but that's co-op, not multiplayer. If you
Yeah,
know what I mean.
I'm just saying that would be fair enough, but I don't think it needed the multiplayer.
No, it didn't by far.
Um,
Can you think of any games, Luke, that had multiplayer that, you know, didn't really need to?
there was Resi 5's multiplayer they added in as DLC. That was
Oh,
4
Yeah.
people, 2 on 2, and it was just so bad because if you've played Resident Evil 5, then you know you can't move while you're shooting. Think about that with a multiplayer game. You just stand there shooting each other. There's no skill to it really. It's whoever can start shooting the other person the first, basically.
the fastest. The
Yeah.
word is fastest.
Sorry, but you can't roll around or anything. You can't like dodge roll when you're in aim in Resident Evil 5. It's all done by prompts, so it did not work at all. I played it with a mate, and you had a bit of fun on it. It was quite funny, but it was nowhere near as good as other multiplayer games. Simply because I think it was just tacked on as a last minute thing, which seems to be the trend nowadays with games.
Yeah, it does seem to be that most games in general have online or an online, feature. Online features don't necessarily bother me, but it's just when it's included for no particular reason.
Yeah, I mean, co-op. They need to work more with games and co-op because there are a lot of games that should have like local co-op when they don't, and there's a lot of games that feel like they should have co-op as well, and they don't. It's really weird. I think
It's a
COD
fine
has just created
balance.
this new era of every game needs to have a multiplayer tacked onto it, and it's not good at all.
I mean, like, some games do deserve multiplayer, you know, like, not defined by the multiplayer, but the multiplayer becomes a key feature at some point.
Yeah, like COD.
Like COD, Battlefield. But it shouldn't become to the point of a detriment to the actual single player, because games were originally only single player. You know what I mean? It's fun to play with people, but I don't think it should be at the detriment of your own enjoyment or something. I don't know. Luke, what do you think?
Sorry, what were you talking about? I was looking at someone else. Sorry, no, I'm just distracted because I've just seen a video of what is supposed to be the new Walking Dead game. You know, the first-person shooter, and it doesn't look very good.
Really?
It looks like a bad Left 4 Dead.
Oh no.
Hooray! Oh, I'm being sarcastic.
Oh no, that's bad. It better be good.
I was taking the piss, Josh.
Oh.
Take it. Here, I don't want it anymore.
No.
Alright.
I was really looking forward to that. Hopefully it'll be better when it comes out, or it's just looking
Yeah.
bad. Oh well. Um,
That has disappointed Josh.
disappointed.
disappointed
not
me.
big.
Like,
What?
what were you actually asking me about? Sorry.
Do you think, with the new age of like any new like design, every game needs to have a multiplayer? What are your thoughts on it? Because I think it's stupid.
I think the multiplayer can add to the game's life. I mean, like Far Cry 3, I've 100%ed that now. So the only thing I've got left to do on it is multiplayer, and I'm still playing it because it's really good.
Yeah.
But whereas games like LA Noire that doesn't have a multiplayer and just has storyline, once you finish the storyline, that's pretty much it. Like developers haven't got anything more to cash in on.
Skyrim.
What? Should that have multiplayer? No.
No. Wait. That doesn't have multiplayer. Yeah, I put in, well, overall, hundreds of, well, not hundreds.
You 93 hours in the end, wasn't it?
93 hours to plat it, but I played it longer than that, didn't I, in total?
Probably.
9
hours for me.
like, that's a very long time. I've played that more than I've played any multiplayer game. Because, well, I like multiplayer, but I'm not the biggest fan of it. There's a lot of games I don't really like multiplayer on. I wouldn't play multiplayer because I can't be bothered. I'd rather play the single player.
Yeah.
Skyrim doesn't need multiplayer. Do you know what I mean? And there's certain games that you do go back to. Okay, some games you don't go back to, but maybe one day in like a couple of years' time you'll want to go back to.
Again.
LA Noire.
Oh,
Do you know what I mean? Do you know what I mean? It doesn't have to be straight away. You're paying for a thing. You're paying for the experience. How much did you pay for LA Noire?
I didn't pay anything, I bought it off Matt.
Yeah, same. I brought up my auntie.
well, there you go. Whatever they bought it for the experience of the game.
Yeah.
They didn't buy the experience of the multiplayer. Do you know what I mean? Different things have different worth. Not worth.
Yeah.
But
It's like, for me, I think, with games like Call of Duty, their lifeblood is the multiplayer.
yes.
But I think some games, for example, Resident Evil 5, and I think Resident Evil 6, they are focusing too much on trying to make it a multiplayer game. Resident Evil 5 for me was really bad because they focused on making it co-op. So playing it by yourself was not very good because the AI was crap. So they focused on trying to make it online co-op. Which when you don't have online or any of those features, it lowers the standard of the game for some people.
Definitely. I think we talked about this long enough now. I can't think of anything else to say.
Oh, have Josh.
Yeah.
Alright. Alright.
Um.
I'm such a fan.
Well, what's the next thing?
I don't know.
Oh yeah, so the Sony patent thing.
Yes.
Patent.
Patent.
Patents on the wall. If you haven't heard about it, basically, Sony has just patented or patented. I have no idea how to say that. Probably. They've just patented this thing where it's technology that if say like they haven't said it on games, they haven't said it on Blu-ray, they haven't said anything about what it is. But say like it's on a Blu-ray and you put it in a like a Blu-ray player, then it registers an ID with that machine so that you can't play it on anything else. So it stops sort of second-hand trades and like borrowing off your mates and stuff. So they can make more sales.
It'll stop rentals, won't it?
And stop rentals as well, unless you can buy like a license or something, or a special.
You probably would do, wouldn't you?
Yeah, or a special like thing that lets you do it. Which a lot of people have been scared about, but they haven't said it's about games. So let's just hope that they don't go and make a stupid thing, like make a stupid mistake with the PS4, if it is going to be on the PS4.
My honest opinion is, they'd be very stupid to do it about games, but not necessarily so stupid to do it about films.
But then Yes, I know what you mean, but there is also a big market in second-hand trade with films because they've been
Yes.
around for like, well, how many years? Ages.
But
DVDs.
let's be honest with ourselves. How many films have you bought? Blu-ray films have you bought recently?
Not many.
Right? And even if you were to buy them, if your mate had them, would you buy it?
Probably not. If it's a good film, I like to buy the film because
Yeah, if it's a good one, but say I don't know, when Hobbit came out. Okay, you probably want to buy the Hobbit. This is a bad example, but nonetheless, I'm going to use it. So if you wanted to buy,
out. Yeah.
so yeah, when Looper comes out, I said Hobbit, but yeah, never mind.
Yeah, I know. But it's another shit film. It's not shit, but go on. Just carry on.
Would you prefer to borrow it off me or pay the £12 to buy it?
I'd probably just borrow it off you, but then as well, if I borrowed it and watched it off you, and I liked it, then I would probably buy it.
But it's a way of.
Well, I know
Yeah.
it's a way of stopping second-hand trade, but it's a really bad move, I feel, because, and a lot of people feel, because they've been trying to do it for years, haven't they? This whole generation, it's like you buy a game, and if you buy it second-hand, you don't get like online, or you don't get a few bits of content. And one of the worst examples for it was Mass Effect 3, and there was a lot of controversy with that, wasn't there? Where
Battlefield has the same code.
yeah.
And
But
Uncharted.
then, with that, the online is most of the game. Actually, that makes it even worse, doesn't it? Thinking about it.
And Far Cry.
And Far Cry.
Assassin's Creed.
Well, yeah, it's most. That's what I mean. It's most
Fuck it, it's
online games now
Ubisoft.
have an online pass.
Yeah, it's Ubisoft, but no, but it's
Also,
when you
it's
said
GA
there's a big
as well.
when you said there's a big controversy with Mass Effect, yeah. But I'm just proving that it's not just Mass Effect that.
I know Mass Effect was one of the worst for it, wasn't it? Because if it wasn't just stopping second-hand trades. It was if you bought the collector's edition or whatever, a special edition for it, which cost more, you got certain things, and there was a code for being able to get a new character or something, wasn't there? And it was
Yeah.
one of the key characters in like the series. Not really key character, but like I can't remember the name of them. You know more, Mark.
It was to unlock a special character who was a Prothean.
Prothean, that's it. Which you've heard if you played the games, they're quite a big sort of part of the backstory.
They're well, very huge bit of the backstory actually.
Exactly.
They're the basis of all life. In other words.
Yeah. So when they stop you being able to have one of those characters, it's kind of like it's a really big deal because a lot of people would want to have that character in their party. So it's best you did. You got any inputs, Luke?
No.
Fine. No.
So, the whole online pass thing, compared to if this Sony thing does go through to games as well, I think the online pass is a much better idea than Sony's idea.
Yeah, definitely. I'd rather have that than completely stopping second-hand games.
If games like if Infinity Ward or Treyarch decided to put online passes into Call of Duty, they'd pretty much be shooting themselves in the foot.
Mm.
And I don't think developers would want Sony to be able to do that to their companies, if you get me.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
I think if Sony did decide to put this through onto games, a lot more games would want to become Xbox only.
yeah. Well, you never know though. Microsoft might have Blu-ray on their next console, which will then mean it's on Xbox as well. It doesn't mean it's confined to Sony. It could even be bought by companies. It doesn't have to be just used by Sony. It could be bought by EA, so they put it on all their games. If it is, hopefully it's not going to get that bad, but we'll see.
We will find out, won't we? We will find out.
So, Just quickly to mention, before we wrap up, over the next month, we're not going to have many videos coming out because we've got our
Someone
A-level
should pass me
exams
the-
coming up. What?
Someone should pass me the sellotape.
Okay.
That was literally the worst pun in the world.
Hooray!
Shut up. We've got a lot of A-level exams coming up.
I don't think Josh gets it.
I don't get it, no. Explain to me
Wrap
after.
up. Wrap up.
Oh, fuck off.
And headbutt you to death.
That's how bad it was. I don't even get it. So, if you don't see any videos coming from us, that's the reason. Because we know you'll cry about it. Come on. Or half of you, viewer. The other half of you is going to be like, yay. I don't know where I'm going with that. And I'm sorry we haven't had any videos over the Christmas holidays as well. But, it's Christmas.
Luke's fault.
We're
Luke's
busy.
fault.
What?
Not my fault, it's Roxio's fault. Roxio can start
It's
playing
all
WoW.
Luke's fault. Just blame Luke. Okay? Right. It's been like 30 minutes now, this. So better stop now. Hope you've enjoyed it.
I hope you have.
What?
I hope you haven't enjoyed it.
Okay, we hope you haven't enjoyed this video. If you haven't, dislike it. And comment saying you hate Luke.
Fuck off.
Blow me, Josh. Also, everyone buy Far Cry 3.
Yep. I think that's a good idea.
Fuck's sake, sorry my mum came in. We'll cut this bit out. Whatever. Oh, maybe it won't. Who knows? It's already fucking long. I didn't expect it to be this long, but okay. Bye.
Anyway, right, goodbye, people.
Bye.
Bye.
Drop a comment, like if you like it, subscribe, blah blah blah. See you next week. No, you won't. No, you won't. Just-